so excited. So, yeah, hey guys. Oh, yeah. I'm actually really excited because my lighting looks awesome, and I couldn't record yesterday because my lighting was terrible. So, getting into it for today, I'm actually looking at the screen now. If I adjust, it's because I still haven't gotten this quite yet. So today I'm going to talk about fueling your workout. I actually got this request from Shannon Nia. Hey, Shannon Nia, girl. So I'm finally doing this video. So this may seem intuitive for some people, but for others it's not. So yeah, let's get into it. Fueling your workout is really going to depend on the type of workouts that you're doing and how your body responds to food. Some people get extremely nauseated if they eat right before a workout, some don't. Some people have conditioned their bodies to operate on an extremely small amount of calories, and some people need a full day's worth. So take my suggestions with a grain of salt, and most of all, listen to your body. But here are some basic guidelines that you can follow depending on the type of workout that you're doing. So the first is for cardio. Cardio! Now for cardio, I would say right before your workout, you want to have something small and something that is heavy in carbohydrates. An apple or some sort of fruit, a protein bar maybe, pretzels or carrots with some hummus. Basically something that's 100 to 250 calories so you don't run out of steam. Now you want to be on the larger side of that spectrum, especially if you're doing something like high intensity interval training or HIIT cardio. If you've just had a meal, I would recommend waiting about an hour or so before engaging in cardio, just so your meal doesn't end up all over the floor. And to prevent any gastrointestinal issues such as gassiness or bloating. Trust me, nobody wants to smell that in the gym. But small, carb dense, and right before the cardio session will usually do the trick. Now, if you're working out for an hour or longer, close to 2 hours, you just want to make sure you have one of those small snacks on hand just to pause and eat when necessary. For post-workout, you're definitely going to want to replenish. For my weight losers, I want you to think about having a smaller meal or a post-workout protein shake, especially if it's towards the end of the day and you're winding down on calories. De-emphasize carb intake. If you have to have carbs, think about having some leafy greens, but little to no refined carbohydrates after that workout if you can help it. But if you've just finished your workout and you're now just starting your day, definitely have a good solid meal that could be higher in carbohydrates just to get you running. Now for weight training. So if you're someone like me, especially if you lift heavy, you're going to want to have a bigger meal before that workout, or make sure that you've been consistently fueling yourself and fueling your body throughout that day leading up to your weight session. Specifically, if you're a beginner, I don't recommend heavy weight training in the morning. You simply just have not had enough calories and you are more than likely just not prepared. Your body is not conditioned to be able to take that much on with no food in your system. Likewise, I know it's cute when you're trying to lose weight and all you eat is a salad and a boiled egg, but you may want to hold off until tomorrow if that's all you've eaten and you're prepared to go into the gym to lift some weights. The most common thing I experience with my clients is they experience some lightheadedness or some dizziness during a weight session, and that is a surefire sign that they haven't eaten enough before we started to train. Quite simply, weightlifting is just more taxing on the body and just needs more calories. So I would suggest having a dense meal about an hour before you weight train. Between 400 and 600 calories depending on what you are doing. If you are on the lighter side of weights, doing more repetitions, I would say be on the lighter side of that 400 calorie spectrum. Now, if you're on the heavier side, doing fewer repetitions, I would say lean more towards the 600. Also wait about 45 minutes to an hour before you start weight training, but I actually find that you do not have to wait as long as you do with cardio simply because there's just not as much movement. Again, you want to go carb dense with a secondary focus on protein for fueling that workout. If you're watching your weight, simply shift the focus to more proteins and fats and lower the carbs, but keep the proportions the same. Don't eat less just because you're trying to maintain your weight. Just distribute the proportions so that it's more proteins and fats and fewer carbohydrates, but you're still getting that entire amount of calories that you need. Now, for post-workout, protein is the name of the game. We actually do not struggle to get in as much protein as we think we do, especially if you're a carnivore like myself. But this is where protein counts, so you can get that muscle repair post-workout, as well as that 24-hour metabolism boost. All right, guys, as always, I hope this helps. If you want actual meal ideas and tips, please sign up for my newsletter. The link is below. I do monthly meal hacks, so that's how to make the favorite meals that you love healthier. And so I also take requests for that as too. So make sure you sign up for that newsletter. The link is below. If you did like this video, make sure to like the video as well as subscribe so you can stay tuned to other videos I put up weekly on this channel. And let me know what topics that you would like to cover. Like I said, this was a request today, and I'm always taking requests for new video ideas. So this is Lady Fit signing off for today, reminding you to stay committed, to stay confident, and always keep building. Talk to you guys next week.